Hello and welcome back to Literally Heinous. We have a new guest on the pod today. So Carmel Barsh
Yes.
is making her Lit Hein debut.
I'm so excited. I've been dreaming about this.
And we're just, the Heinous listeners have been begging to see you.
Yeah.
And Carmel, you might recognize the name. You might recognize her from the Literally Heinous and Friends August 2nd lineup.
Yes.
Carmel.
Yes.
Welcome to Lit Hein.
Oh my god, thank you. It is an honor. It is the honor of my life.
Really?
Yeah. The second that I learned that you had a podcast when we met a few months ago, I was like, I'm going to be on that one day.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
So Carmel and I met through our level 1 stand-up class at Brooklyn Comedy Collective, BCC, back in March. And Carmel, okay, what was your first impression of me?
So actually, this is funny. I had a good first impression, but one of the first things I remember was that after our first class, you went up to our sub teacher and like asked if she knew anything about like assistant positions.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
And I was like, honestly, like, respect, like,
yeah,
use this as like a business networking opportunity.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think I was like, ugh, that's so annoying. I was kind of like, damn, like, I respect that. And I also feel like you were maybe like one of the first people I talked to.
Yeah.
And like, it was just like natural and like easy, and I was like, oh, this girl's gonna be cool.
Oh my god, thank you. Okay, so our first class was like March 10th was the first day. I do remember that.
Good.
I was in the trenches at work then. Like, I can't go into details right now. Maybe in like a couple of years I'll be able to talk about it. It's not like a big secret, but like I was down bad at work, like horrible. That when so first class we had a substitute teacher. Her name was Shalewa. She was amazing. She teaches level 2. And I just was like immediately like, okay, maybe she knows someone that needs an assistant.
Well, I remember you saying also like the second class or something, you were like, I'm trying to quit my job.
Yeah.
Like the second class.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh damn, like what's up with that?
Yeah. So then in the I don't really remember you that much from the first class. I'm really sorry, but I do remember from the second class because that was when we went a little early and that was when we had our first one-on-one.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like, I'm going to quit my job. Because at that point, I'd come to a conclusion, like, I'm going to quit my job without anything lined up. That's how down bad I was. Yeah. And I'm happy to report that things did get better.
You're up good now.
So I'm up good right now. But yeah, like when I met Carmel, I was just like, okay.
Yeah, what did you think?
My first, so when you said that you were a geography major in college, like my ears just went up. I'm like, well, first I thought you were kind of weird from commuting from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Because Carmel would commute from Summit, New Jersey.
Yeah. It's interesting that like that aspect is like what made you think I was weird.
100%.
Because like I do identify as a weird person.
No,
but like I wouldn't even say that even like grazes the surface.
It was giving like commuter energy. Like it was giving like, when you're in college and you're like kind of hitting it off with someone and you realize they're a commuter and you're like, ooh.
I'm a born and bred commuter.
No.
Yeah. Bridge and tunnel, baby.
So I was kind of like, like, this is kind of weird. Like, I was like, this is so bad, but I like totally wrote you off. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be friends with her. Like, she's a commuter. Like, when would we get drinks? It's not that you were a commuter. It's just that I'm at the point in my life where like my friendships are so much based on like, I don't want to say convenience, but like...
No, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense in the city because like it can take like 45 minutes to like, hang out with someone. Like
especially in New York, and like when I moved here, I was like, I'm not gonna like... I was like, I want my friends in like a 1 mile radius of me or people that are like down to clown. And when I knew you were a commuter, I was like, okay, like maybe this won't work. But then I found out you were a geography major, and I was like, okay, so she is kind of a freak.
And it's all part of my scheme.
And I love geography. And you were talking about trains, like that was the first bit that you did in class, and the train bit just like really resonated with me. You were like anthropomorphizing trains. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the train bit is like one of my first bits that I ever did, and like I had actually written that and came up with it like before the class, and I had like done it at a few open mics.
Wow.
Because I started doing those like a few months before I started the class. And the train bit I love because it kind of mingles my love for anthropomorphizing objects. Geography, specifically urban geography. I love like the idea of public transportation and walkable cities, like just in general.
Yeah.
And so I said, how can I sort of grow these together into one amazing bit that like shows who I am as a geography lover and a commuter.
Yeah.
And a person who has never actually dated a toxic man.
Yeah.
Or a man in general.
Yeah.
But so basically my train bit is comparing trains to toxic men and saying how they never show up on time. There was always some chick riding them last weekend.
Yeah.
And it's like trains I do think are very erotic, just the way that they're like hot and steamy and like long.
Yeah.
And like teeming with body heat and like, I don't know, I just thought there was a lot there. And it was a great breakthrough moment writing that joke, because I think I realized for the first time, like, oh, I'm like building a world. Like there's like so many things I can compare this to, where it's like trains are this way and like they're so consistently like people are mad that there's like delays or whatever. And like people are also consistently mad at men and like toxic men for like not showing up on time.
Yeah.
And so I was like really excited to like have this like thing open up for me of like there's so much comparison to happen here, and it was like really satisfying.
I loved it. Like when you first described the bit in class, I was like, I need to hear this, because like Jack kind of got me on this, but watching like informational YouTube videos like about urban planning, and that is like me and Jack's like dinner watching of choice. Like we'll just, or when we're not in the mood for like a show, but like we want to watch something like
like a YouTube, like a midway YouTube.
We learn like so much random stuff, and it's so interesting.
Let's go.
So geography, what's your favorite country?
Oh my god. Well, obviously the USA.
Okay, America.
Patriotism.
Yeah. What's your second favorite?
That I've been to, or just like in general?
In general.
Okay, so actually, I'm gonna say Indonesia.
Okay.
Because I did a project in one of my classes about Indonesia and their solar energy that they have there. But what I love about Indonesia is that it is the like nation that is composed of like the most separate islands. It's like made up of hundreds of islands, and it's in Southeastern Asia, so like they just have like great cuisine, and like I just think it's like really cool that it's like a bunch of islands.
Yeah.
And it's an archipelago.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
No, what's an archipelago?
Okay, so an archipelago is a geographical thing where like Hawaii is an example, like the little tail end of Alaska is an example, and basically what's happening is that like the Earth's like under crust is like moving, but there's volcanic activity, and so it's like spewing up lava, and then it hardens into like land. Yeah. But because the like crust is moving, it like continues moving and creating more islands, and then those move, and then it creates more islands, and then those move, and then it just creates these like island like little like things. Yeah. Like if you picture Hawaii in your head.
I can picture it.
It's an archipelago.
Okay. Obsessed. That's some new Lit Hein vocabulary.
Yeah. It's really good. I could probably not spell it if you asked me to. Okay.
So you are kind of a recent college graduate, which means that Carmel and I actually do have kind of an age gap friendship.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to.
I guess we should address the controversy about our age gap friendship.
I have no issues with it because it makes me cool.
No.
I think it brings you down a little bit.
No. Oh my god, no. Okay. I'm not grooming Carmel. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna end the rumors.
Rumors.
I'm not being groomed. I will say that.
I love having younger friends. I think it's so fun. But okay, describe to me your COVID experience. Like, where were you in life? Because this is kind of crazy. Like, okay, we're only like 3 years apart. Yeah. Right?
Well, what year did you graduate?
Graduate college. 2020.
Okay.
When did you graduate?
2023.
Okay, yeah. So we are 3 years apart, which is like not bad at all. But like in COVID times, like COVID hit for me my senior year of college.
Yeah, it is really significant. Like I feel like it's such like a significant like marker.
Yeah, it's like World War II.
People's like experiences.
9/11.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so where were you?
So I was a freshman in college. Okay. When we got sent home in that March of 2020. And so I was like, oh my god, I was a completely different person.
Why? What were you like?
Excuse me. I was like not gay. Like I like still like I was, and I knew it, but I still would not say it or like act on it.
That's so sad.
I was it was like bad. And I was just like I had a side part. I had like a major side part.
Oh my god, this was 2020. Like middle parts were in back then.
Yeah, I know. I just like didn't. Well, I also like didn't cut my hair for like all 4 years of high school.
You were a horse girl.
Well, earlier on. Okay. And then I stopped. I quit while I was ahead.
Okay.
But back to COVID. I was a freshman, and it was like really scary because I was like, I'm gay. And I didn't know what to do. Like, and then I was just like home alone, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
Oh no.
It was like scary.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
And then so you
But then it was good.
So you went to Colgate. So you went home. Did you go back to Colgate sophomore year or is sophomore year?
Yeah, yeah. So Colgate, like, because it's in Hamilton, New York, which is like 40 to 50 minutes southeast of Syracuse.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, we won't.
Thank you. So basically it's a very small school and it's like in the middle of nowhere. So they like brought everyone back and did 2 weeks, everyone quarantines.
Oh, yeah.
Like you don't leave your room.
Yeah.
And the whole idea was to like create this bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would like went back and like was basically like in prison.
Yeah.
Like, but like with my friends. So I was like in a suite with all my friends. So it was awesome and we could interact. Fun. But we literally had like outside time where we would have like 1 hour in the day where we could go outside.
That's actually awful.
Yeah. And it was like very formative for sure. Like, I mean, I was like butting heads with my friends and like there were like issues, but I was just like so happy to be at school.
Yeah.
Like I needed to be there.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
Okay, so back to you being gay. When did you realize that you were gay?
So probably like 8th grade, I started like, I started like I would like, I had a crush on girls. Yeah. I had crushes on girls, but I didn't know like what it was. And I was like, oh, they're so cool. Like, I just want to hang out with them and like be with them or whatever. Yeah. But like, oh my God, like it was actually so dramatic because like all through high school, like I literally would be like falling asleep and I would be like, that's not me. Like, I don't like, cause to me it felt so wrong because like I didn't really know any gay people. Like all the gay people were like men in theater. Yeah. And like it was such like a archetype. Yeah. And like I didn't know any gay girls. Yeah. Like it was mostly just like the flamboyant men who like really didn't care or whatever. But yeah, I would just like would not admit it to myself like at all.
That's so sad.
And like I didn't kiss any boys like but I now realize that it's like probably for like a deeper reason than what I thought it was. Yeah. And then it took me going to college and going through COVID to like really just be like, let's see what happens.
Okay. So COVID is when you realized 100% that you're gay.
I think it's more so when I like told myself like, you're gonna like this is you. Aww. Like I knew for so long, but I just like didn't like know how to do it or like what to do, and like I was just so scared like for no good reason. Yeah. Like I just like was dramatic.
No, it's hard.
And I was like, can I picture myself kissing a girl? And I would like tell myself no. Yeah. And then I was like who am I kidding? Like I'm dumb. And then I like told my friend and we went from there.
So what was like the catalyst for you saying like this is me? Was there any point in time?
I feel like I was like having some crushes on girls like and it was like COVID so we were all bored. Yeah. And the first person I told was my friend Abby, who you haven't met because she lives in Colorado right now. But I told her I felt like I could tell her because her sister is lesbian and like we would always talk about it and it was like a super open conversation. And also like my high school friends like were kind of like are like a lot more conservative about stuff to an extent. Yeah. And so like it was never like an open conversation. But I told Abby because I knew that she like had a gay sister and I was like, oh, she'll get it. Like, yeah. And then wait, what was the question?
Like was there any sort of like thing that happened where you had an epiphany that you wanted to tell people?
Yeah, I mean I think I just like bubbled up to a point where I was like I just need to like tell someone so that I can like have it not all be inside of me. And like it was like so like emotional for me and then like we ended up having this whole conversation with my suite where like
so now you're back in college and at this point the only person you told is Abby?
I told Abby and then I was like I don't know if I want to tell her friends yet, like I don't know if I'm ready. And then like maybe a few days or like a week or so later I like told the rest of our friends and like Maya was one of them.
In your suite?
Yeah.
Okay, and in your bubble.
Yes, exactly. Okay. In my bubble, in my family unit. Okay. If you will.
Sure.
And Maya was one of them. And Maya was like, oh my God, like me too. Oh! And I was like, thank God. Yeah. And everyone was like, not like all my friends came out, but like everyone was like, yeah, like we've thought about kissing girls. Like it's like so normal. Like it's just the thing. And like that was like one of the most crazy moments that I had. Because I was like, I've been like making such a big deal about this whole time. And like, it's just like so normal and even cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
It's even like a positive.
Yeah. It's even like kind of adds points.
Yeah.
And so then after that, I was like really excited about it. And I
Okay.
was like, oh my God, I can have crushes now and like talk about it.
Yeah.
And like talk about my type. And like, not that I really have fun, but like whatever.
Yeah.
And like, it was just like fun. Like it opened up a whole new world for me.
Okay.
And it was the same way where like, this is actually crazy. And I don't know like how TMI you get on here.
No, that's fine.
But my college friends for the first time also during COVID, like I had the first open conversation I've ever had about masturbating.
Okay.
And my high school friends were like, that was like no-go territory.
Yeah.
And like if we ever did talk about it, they'd be like, ew, that's so gross. And I was like, yeah. But like, so I genuinely like was like never like, I never did.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, that's like a sin.
No,
like,
you thought that?
Yeah.
But your mom's like so...
No, I know.
It's so crazy. Carmel's mom...
is a vagina.
Carmel's mom is a gynecologist, Dr. A, and just like the sweetest, warmest person ever.
Awesome.
And like she's
shout
out Dr. A, and like she's a gynecologist, you know. Yeah. So like if you have like the best situation.
I do, and
parentally.
I do, and I've thought about that, and I think now like more than ever, it's like playing a role. But I think like when I was in high school, like I kind of tended to like I would still ask her questions and shit, but like I don't know, I kind of like was treading a little lightly, and like my whole family is boys except for me and my mom.
Yeah, that's hard.
And so I'm like, whatever. I
yeah.
don't know. But yeah, that opened up a whole world for me too. I feel like COVID, like the 2021 COVID was like super formative for me.
Yeah, like post-vax.
Yeah. But even like like when I was at school, like end of 2020, beginning of 2021.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I can masturbate. Oh my God, I can be gay. Oh my God, like I can kiss people or ask them if they're gay and maybe we can be gay together, like kind of thing.
Yeah. So what was your high school friends' reactions when you told them?
Oh, that's a good question. They were very supportive. I actually have like one of my best friends from home. She like came out to us as bi in high school, and the only reason she came out is because she was like with this girl, and so like it kind of sucked that like that had to be the reason that she told everyone.
Yeah.
But it was like fine. So she was the first person I told, obviously, and she was like, oh girl, I know, like thank God you're saying it, but like she knew, and I was like, okay, that's awesome, because now we can like have each other. And then when I told all my other I only told a select few people like before I started dating the girlfriend that I started dating like like a year after or whatever. And they were all super supportive, and they were like, that's awesome. And then the rest of my friends I told when I introduced them to my girlfriend for the first time. Yeah. So it wasn't even like, I'm gay. It was like, here's my girlfriend, think whatever you want.
Yeah, because at this point you had your college besties, your family unit.
Yeah.
So when did you tell your parents?
I told my parents also when I told them that I had a girlfriend.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So you
I waited.
You did wait.
Yeah.
So when did you and your girlfriend start dating? So if you came out to your friends in fall 2020.
Yeah, fall 2020.
Fall 2020.
2020, yeah.
And then
2020. Oh my God, this is so crazy. Okay, 2021. So like my junior year, so which was 2021, 2022. We like me and Amanda like started talking, and then we didn't start dating until the end of junior year because we both went abroad.
Okay.
And we were like abroad separately, and then like whatever, and then we started dating like the beginning of that summer, and that's when I like introduced her to my friends and like told my family about her.
And your parents were cool.
Oh my God, they were so well. Amanda like grew up in the town right next to me.
Okay.
And so like I was like having her over a lot already.
Yeah.
And like I was just like, this is my friend Amanda, like we're friends. And my mom was like, awesome, and she would like come over for dinner like all the time.
Yeah.
And then it was actually funny because I was like, damn, like we're not like slick at all. Like she's just like coming over every night, like straight up. And then when I told my mom, she was like surprised. Really? And I was like, girl, like
you're a doctor? No thanks.
She's been over every single night. Like, hello? But it was fine. I mean, I'm very lucky. Like my parents are like, cool, we're just happy that one of our kids is dating someone finally. Yeah. Which I'm the third youngest. Yeah. I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger brother, and I was the first person in my family to like date anyone. Okay. Or like bring anyone.
But home. Now one of your brothers has a girlfriend.
The two older ones.
The 2 older ones. Yeah. Okay.
But the tea is that my oldest one kept it from us for like months.
Really?
For no reason.
Yeah.
And I was like, this girl must be like whack or like a furry or like something that he like really wants to hide.
Yeah.
And she's like the most normal.
Well, maybe he was embarrassed of you guys.
Yeah, probably.
But I don't know why.
But I don't know why either, because the first time that he introduced his girlfriend to us, she came to our Thanksgiving, which is like the worst.
Yeah.
If you, I don't know.
Thanksgiving is chaos. It's a recipe for chaos.
It is indeed a recipe for chaos.
Okay.
But
well,
yeah. So that's
okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing your coming out story. Yeah. This is kind of like is this an LGBTQ podcast?
I think now, like, it is, like, probably. You can have that tag on Spotify.
Yeah, okay. Hashtag...
Be like, we had a gay guest?
I had a gay guest? I think you are my second gay guest, though. Damn it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, who's the other? Should I meet them?
No, my friend Ali. We did a podcast on Euphoria. Actually, we did a podcast on The Idol when that whole thing was going on.
I'm aware of it.
Okay, so you are single now.
I am single now, yeah.
So, ladies, but... You know, okay.
Ladies or bi men?
Ladies or bi men, okay, because this is, so you came out as a lesbian, right?
No, I never really came out as anything, like, I just, like, when I came out to my friends before I was dating my girlfriend, I was just like, I'm gay, like, I like women, but I never, like, had a label on it, and I still don't.
Yeah.
Because I still don't really know, like,
yeah.
I'm very, like, open, like, I don't think that I would ever be with a straight man, but, like, I'm still, like, curious about men in the way that a bi-curious straight person might be curious about women. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah. So you're kind of, like, straight curious.
Exactly.
Well, you're not straight curious. You're male curious.
I'm male curious.
So if there's any, you know, guys listening.
Like, maybe they don't need to... Like, I don't know. Like, genuinely, I'm single now. Like, I'll figure that out. But, like, I don't really have a label, I don't think.
Yeah.
At this point.
So, okay, you are famously tall. You are famously 5'12", is it?
5'13", but 5'12" has a better ring.
So you're 6'1"?
Yeah.
That is crazy. Okay. Yeah. So, will you only be interested in men that are taller than 5'13"?
Yeah, when it comes to men, like, I don't want you to be shorter.
So they have to be 6'2" or taller.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Skinny, buff, what?
Oh, like... muscle. Like, I kind of like muscle, like skinny muscle, but like I'm a sucker for a forearm.
Okay.
And like a, you know,
whatever that is.
Whatever this muscle
Not that
is.
we work out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
lats.
Okay, this is good to know.
I do love like muscular. Like tone.
Yatted or not?
I'm into it.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Like if you're like just like well put together, like. Whether you're yatted, years, like, but no yoni tails. Nothing that can be put up in a young.
No.
Like, steering clear of that, but like, as long as you, like, took a shower and, like, did your, like, due diligence to being clean for society, then...
100%. Then, like, would you date a guy in comedy? That's where I draw the line, personally.
Yeah, like, probably not. Like,
yeah.
I cannot stand straight men who do comedy.
No, me neither.
And, like...
It's vile.
And, like, look, like... do I want you to be happy in your life? Sure, yeah. Absolutely. Do you need to be doing this right now? No.
No.
You're taking the air.
What if he was, like, famous, though?
I mean, I feel like that would be worse. Maybe. Because, like, at least if they're not famous, like, they're a little bit humble. They're like, I can, like, fail.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm still, like, going to open mics.
So would you date a creative?
I would.
What's your ideal, like... Okay, so obviously, like, women, you know, it's the age-old debate, you know, like, creative or athlete.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, my God. I feel like just because I'm already a creative... And, like, I already identify as that, like, I would love to mix it up and, like, date an athlete.
Yeah.
Here's something that I have about athletes. I don't think this is a hot take, but just, like, a take. My issue with, like, female athletes is that, like, I think, like, baseline, like, they're all gay. Like, they should all be gay.
Yeah,
like,
as a default. They need to come out as straight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I am incredibly disappointed when, like, I'll go, like, look up a female athlete, like a WNBA player, and they have, like, Corinthians 420 in their bio. And I'm like, girl, like, you can't, like, cosplay queer and then, like, worship the Lord. Like, that feels offensive and, like, homophobic, and you should not be in the, like, you should not.
No,
And I hate religion. And I do. And that's my hot take.
That is a hot one. That's
Yeah.
like such a hot take that people have decimated countries over that.
I think religion is like such a problem, and like I'm Jewish and like my family's Jewish, and like, but like I'm looking at it from up here.
Yeah.
You know?
But Judaism, it's like, it's not so much a religion as it's more of like a culture.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm Jewish. Like, oh.
I'm the same way.
And it's so funny, like, going to an open mic when people do, like, Jewish jokes, but, like, as a Jew, people aren't like, fuck the Jews, but, like, people always think they're, like, saying something groundbreaking, and, like, everyone there is Jewish.
It's like we've all smoked weed. Like,
yeah, that it's, like, so... Like, all of my... After going to open mics in Brooklyn for, like, 6 months, like, all of my Jewish material scrapped.
Yeah.
Because it's not fucking
It's
interesting.
unoriginal.
Like, it's not interesting. It's,
also, name a non-Jewish comedian.
no, you can't.
Good luck. Best of luck.
Doing Jewish jokes, and not derogatory Jewish jokes, but just, like, you know, making joke about being Jewish, is on the same level as joking about dating apps. Like, we don't want to hear anyone. Like, it's...
Or joking about 9/11.
But 9/11's, like...
Hilarious. It's okay.
Okay, sorry, Obama, if you're listening.
Yeah, we love it. We love everything not 9/11.
But it's... You know what I mean? So, like,
Yes,
being Jewish is not, like... It's not a religion. I mean, it is a religion, but it's, like, culturally not really.
Yes. And, like, I also just think that, like, in the context of, like, religion and, like, all of the, like, fighting and everything that has come along with it, like, Judaism is, like, ancient. Like, it's baseline.
Yeah. It's the default.
Yeah.
It's like WNBA players being queer.
Exactly.
You should come out as not Jewish.
And everything else has, like... Well, everything else meaning Christianity, Catholicism.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Like, Buddhism, Islam, like, all those OGs, like, those can hang. Like, those religions can hang.
Yeah.
I basically just have beef with Christianity.
Okay.
And Catholicism.
Yeah, I actually kind of forgot that you were Jewish, like, when you went on this little tirade.
That's something that, surprises a lot of people about me.
That you're Jewish?
Yeah, because I'm, like...
A lot of people don't
like
realize that a lot of Jews have red hair.
Yeah, it's true.
And it shouldn't be that crazy. Like, okay, me, Carmel, and Emily, we're sort of like, you know, trio squad that emerged from our BCC class. Like, we're all fucking Jewish. Like, that should tell you, like, if the 3 girls in, like, a class that kind of grouped up together are all Jewish, like, that's an accurate sample size.
Yeah. I agree. And, like, all my friends that I met at school are Jewish.
Yeah.
And, like Maya's not Jewish, but, like, culturally, like, she, like... fits in, and like we threw her a bat mitzvah party like for her birthday senior year, and like she's like so into it. Like my friend Morgan's not Jewish, but she's the same way. Like I think for me, like if I meet someone and I learn that they're Jewish, that's like a pre-vetting.
It's not exciting for me. Like I actually don't give a fuck when I find out someone's Jewish.
But don't you feel like you're like, oh, whether or not I give a fuck, like knowing that I already connect with you on some level? Because, like, we have a shared experience, whether or not we, like, came up in the same way. Like, we have ancestors.
Okay. I think it depends on the context. So when I meet someone in the Brooklyn comedy scene and find out they're Jewish, I don't care. Like, okay, like, congrats, so is everyone else. But if I'm out with, like, my normie, non-comedy, like, Midwest friends, and, like, I'm introduced to, like, one of their friends of friends, and one of them is Jewish, and then I'm like, okay. Because, like, my tried and true besties are not Jewish, but Zoe, like Maya, is basically Jewish. Like, Zoe was in the Jewish sorority.
By association, yeah.
Like, Jewish by association, like, she gets it.
That's surprising that she's not, honestly.
I know, a lot of people say that to her.
Yeah.
But, like, she gets it. Like, she knows all the holidays, she knows all the prayers, whatever. Dana and Vivi, I don't think they know anything about Judaism.
Yeah, which is rude.
And that's fine. Like, I don't care because I don't, like, talk about it. So if I'm out with my, like Dana and Vivi or, like, college friends, or, like, my sorority, and then, like, you meeting, like, people through that, and then I find out some Jewish, I'm like, okay, I'm down to chat. But you know what I don't fucking do? Is Jewish geography.
Okay.
I don't fuck with that at all.
Interesting. Why do you feel that way?
I just, like, I think, I don't know, I want to uncover this at some point during therapy, but I severed a lot of ties of, like, who I am, like, when I went to college, and, like, really just kind of, like, did away with, like, camp and BBYO and, like, all of that.
And you were, like, involved with, like,
I was pretty involved, yeah. I went to summer camp for 11 years.
Okay.
And I was, like, pretty into, like, the Jewish youth group, which also, like, Emily was into, but she was, like,
I went to, like, one BBYO.
It's, like, stupid. But I just don't like doing it. And I find that the kinds of people that do, like, when you have this happen to you, like when you meet someone and you find out the Jewish and they're like, okay, time to play a little Jewish geography. And it's always
so
some
dad.
like short, like man that does it, or like boy. And it's like, they're like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
What camp did you go to?
Yeah.
All right, Michigan or Indiana. And I'm like, don't fucking do this to me.
Yeah. I get that, and I feel like maybe you get that more because, like, you are Michigan and, like, Ohio State and, like, went to camp. Like, I, like, never was involved with any of that. Like, I went to summer camp for 2 summers and, like, stopped in 4th grade because, like, I could already tell, like, that I did not fit in with those girls. And then, like, I didn't do BBYO, and, like, I went to a small liberal arts school.
Yeah.
With, like...
Colgate probably does not have a lot of Jews
Jewish,
there.
Yeah, small.
But Ohio State was very, like, not Jewish, too. Like, there was, like, a Jewish sorority and then, like, 2 Jewish fraternities and, like, a Hillel and a Chabad, like, the bare minimum, but not compared to, like, Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, one of those. But yeah, I just think the whole Jewish geography thing is still, I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, we're going to have mutual friends. Yeah. And it's like, oh, okay, you went to college with someone that I knew from, like, one BBYO meeting, like, and now what?
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, we've coined it, but maybe if Judaism wasn't a factor, there would still be that connection there.
It's also just not that groundbreaking that, like, you know,
like, people from the Northeast know other people.
Yeah, like, that, you know.
The world is small, people.
Like, it's
the
not
world is really small.
That crazy to be, you know, out in New York or out in a city and then meet someone that's, like, the same age as you, the same, like, race, background.
Yeah,
like,
that's so true.
You know, around, like...
It's just, like, what, like, upper middle class Northeastern white people, like, do you have a mutual friend with?
Like, I've met so many people in the city, and, like, I'll go to their Instagram and find that we have, like, a random as fuck follower. Like,
and then it's like, who gives a fuck, actually, because I don't even know that person that well.
Yeah, and
like,
it's just kind of like, okay, like, it's not, like, all Jews are, like... I mean, I think Jews are more interconnected than, like, other religions and other backgrounds, but, like, it's not the craziest thing in the world to, like, be in a city and meet someone from a different town, but no one of, like...
Yeah, or my mom went to that high school. Yeah. Okay, I'm on board with that, and you've convinced me, and also now that I'm thinking about it, like, I don't want geography to, like, have, like, something attached to its name like that. Because geography is more than that. Yeah, just geography major. So, but no one's done the whole Jewish geography bit with me in a really long time, and I think it's because I don't surround myself with losers. Yeah, I mean, that would probably explain it. Do you want to talk about your part-time job? Yeah, so my part-time job is at ABC News, and I work in the digital section, meaning, like, the news that's streaming on Hulu. So if you have Hulu or Roku, or even if you go on abcnewslive.com, it's, like, the digital. So it's, like, not cable. And what I do is scroll the teleprompter. Yeah. And so I'm not writing the script. I'm not doing shit with shit. Yeah. The only thing I'm literally doing is going up to the control room, logging in, pressing play, hitting return, enter, opening the system. Yeah. And I'm not pressing play. How many times do I have to say this? It is an art. It is an art form. And it takes practice, and not everyone can do it well. But I can. This is what I say to Carmel whenever she, like, has to, like, work late or whatever. I'm just like, Carmel, you run a teleprompter. Don't you just press play? No, I don't fucking press play. This is what I do. It's a little device that sits on the desk, like such. Yeah. And there's a wheel on it. And I have to scroll the wheel. Sorry, if you're only listening, you don't know what I just did. So you have to scroll the wheel slowly. I scroll the wheel slowly, and it is not automated. It is not an AI job. It is not a press play situation. You have to keep up with the cadence of the anchor. If they ad-lib, you need to pause and wait until they pick back up on the script. If they skip a question, you need to skip a question. Yeah. It is like, me and the anchor, we're tethered. They have no idea I exist. They have no idea who I am. Okay. They know that there's a teleprompter operator. Do you like the anchors? Love. Oh my god. I'm obsessed. That's amazing. Them. And the awesome thing about actually doing that is that, like, I like watching what the anchors do in between takes, like, I think should be, like, a show of its own. Yeah. It's so awesome. What do they do? Because they're, like, smart people. Like, if we're, like, well, it depends. Like, if they're, like, stressed or whatever, like, they'll be like, and we'll be right back. And then they like pause for a second, and then they'll like reach down for their salad and just be like,
oh my God.
They'll be like, can we get a new question in B76? And like, or they're like making commentary on like what's happening, and like they all have like their views and whatever, but they can't share them because they have to be like nonpartisan.
Yeah.
So it's like interesting to see them like riled up or like upset about something. Or they, I don't know, it's just like interesting. Like they're literally actors.
Yeah.
Like they're like people that are acting like news anchors.
Yeah.
But they're just like smart.
Yeah. Because they have like a separate voice too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Their news voice.
Yeah.
I actually did like a production class in college, a couple of them.
So you're like, well.
So like I get it. Like I did like the script handling. Like every month we would do like a different like news package, and we'd do like a live airing, and I'd have to have like a different job. Like one time I was the anchor. It was hard. It's so hard.
How was it anchoring?
It is hard. Like reading the teleprompter is hard.
Yeah. Like you think, like I'm always sitting there and I'm like, damn, like I could do this. Like I would eat this up.
Yeah.
But then like I know that it's hard.
And one time I directed, and that was hard. And then sometimes you have to put like the script together, and then
sometimes you do.
Yeah. What's that person called?
Producer.
Oh, maybe it's just that. Okay.
The people who write the script are the producers.
But who puts all the stuff into the like run of show? What's the run of show called?
The director?
The script? I don't know.
Well, in my control room, there's a director who's also the technical director, so he like codes all the graphics.
Oh.
And then there's the sound person, and then there's a tech manager who's like my BFF in the control room.
Okay.
And he's like checking everyone in, all the guests, and making sure you can hear them and shit. And then there's the producers, and then there's me.
Okay.
And then there's like a booker who like books the guests.
Okay.
But everyone always, like, whenever I talk to people, they're always like, your job is the most important.
That's like what they say to like the lowest level people.
Always. And I'm like, you don't even look me in the eye.
Yeah.
Like thank you, but I don't need that. Like I need like human interaction like during the day.
That's dumb.
But it's fine. I mean, I like it, I think.
Okay.
I think I would want to like not do it much longer.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm like, I get to watch the news. Right now the news is popping off.
Oh yeah, because of the election. Politics are like really having a moment right now.
Because of some things happening in the world and whatnot. But like, I feel like, okay, if it wasn't so high stakes, it would be a reality TV show. Yeah. And for all intents and purposes, it is reality, and it is on TV, and the repercussions are so real, but does that make it any less entertaining? No. Mm-hmm. If somebody comes in and tries to talk to me while I'm watching the news at work, will I shush them and tell them I need to hear the tea? Yes, absolutely, and I have done that.
You do that?
Yes.
That's like kind of intense.
I don't like shush them. Like I'm not like rude.
Okay.
But like one time, my work friend like came up and like he's very talkative, and so like I knew he was gonna like start chatting it up, and I genuinely was like, there's tea happening like on the TV right now, and so I was like, sorry, there's tea, and he was like, I get it.
Okay.
And so, and I also just love being in the know.
Yeah. I like used to be really politically savvy. Like when I wrote for the newspaper at Ohio State, like I was the politics beat reporter for a semester. Like I was in. That was like 2018.
I could
like,
see you doing that.
I was like into it, but I just knew it was not me.
Yeah.
And honestly, like after Biden won, like I kind of just like, I was kind of burned out of politics. Not that I was like an activist or anything.
No,
but...
no, I get it. It's really cutthroat. We had like a reporter covering the protests outside of the Capitol the other day when Netanyahu was addressing Congress, and he got pepper sprayed, like, because he was caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, that is why I just like knew. So I was a journalism major. Like I did the whole journalism shebang. Like,
I did not know you were a journalism major.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like I wrote for the newspaper, The Lantern, like all 4 years. I was an editor my senior year, and I did like the production class. That was like a whole fucking thing. But like I think I realized like halfway through college, I was like, oh, like I'm not gonna be a journalist, like a journalist in the sense, like the traditional sense of a journalist. I was like, there's no fucking way. And what I realized, I think it was like my senior year when it like solidified. I was like, that's not gonna fucking happen. Everything was fine, but there was like a late night like shooting at like a donut shop on like right off campus. It ended up just being like nothing, and I was drunk as a skunk at a bar, like woo, like typical Saturday night. It was like 1:30. I'm out with the girls. My group me for the Lantern staff is blowing up, and like everyone's like, I'm sprinting over to Buckeye Donuts, I will be there in 2 minutes, like police tape, and everyone's like brr, brr, like whatever, like does everyone have like their Lantern press passes? Like Nicole Kraft, who's like the professor or like one of the advisors for the Lantern, like Nicole Kraft is on her way, and like I put my phone on do not disturb, and I'm like,
you're like,
this ain't me. And that was when I kind of realized, I'm like,
that's
like
a nice moment to have.
It was a nice moment. So thank God for that shooting.
Yeah, and like it's so freeing.
And it honestly was freeing. It was that combined with my like internship at GM when I realized that like, okay, I don't.
Cars are your passion.
Yeah, when I realized my true passion, cars. But actually, when I realized like, okay, you can do corporate communications to get like normal hours. Also, like that's what I thought, but PR is actually not normal hours. But that's for like important people, not like me.
Right.
So then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do journalism. And it was kind of liberating to like kind of stop caring that much. I'm like, I'm just not going to be a journalist.
Yeah, and I mean, it's awesome because now you have that experience still and you can use it to inform what you do.
I have respect for journalists, but it's like they were all like the Lantern people, like the people that I'm thinking of that like actually went on to do like extremely impressive things and are still like doing great things. Like they were like on top of their shit. They weren't popping their pussies at the club like me, you know?
Yeah. Which like, it's great that you made the decision that you want to continue.
And I think, and like the fact that the future of journalism is in their hands, I'm like, great, like better than them.
No, totally. I've like come to love and like appreciate journalism in a way because it was never ever a part of my life. Like I didn't study it, I didn't touch it, I didn't look at it. Like I barely read the news, and now I have like such an appreciation. Though I do have a pitch.
Okay.
To who? For a type of news.
Oh, okay.
To the people.
To all the, like, producers listening right now.
All the people who have connections in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Here's my pitch.
Okay.
I think that we need a type of news show that, first of all the anchors are going to be high. And so this will allow for deeper conversations to be facilitated. Mm-hmm. I do also think that perhaps the people that come on the show should be high as well.
Don't you think this is just like a podcast?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not putting it in any boxes right now.
Okay.
I'm just saying that when I watch the news, like, it is sometimes so, like, I know that there's all these, like, laws and codes of ethics, but, like, it's really upsetting to me sometimes that, like, they're not treating it like the hot goss that it is. Mm-hmm. And, like, I think that the people, like, want more details when it comes to these sort of things, and like it's upsetting that like there's such strict time limits and like there's like legals and standards that are saying you can't ask certain things, but I think that there needs to be an outlet where like we can push those boundaries a little further. And maybe I just invented the podcast. I feel like I kind of just like came up with something that no one has probably ever thought of before. And like, why is it not being done?
Like getting high and talking about important topics without...
But like to experts. Like imagine you can like get an expert on the show, like a reputable source who's like, sure, I'll smoke a joint and like talk to you about like...
Yeah.
But this could even be people who like have no like obviously, like, certain journalists and, like, correspondents, like, can't say certain things because, like, they have a reputation to uphold and a company's reputation to uphold. But say there's, like, a former, like, a completely retired, like, CIA agent who, like, can give you the inside scoop. And these are people that we have on the show, like, retired CIA agents, like, former FBI people. Who, like, can analyze situations and be like, oh, well, when you're in the force, you blah, blah, blah. But, like, if those people are retired and they have no ties to, like, their organization, like... why can they not just, like, spill the tea? Like, this is journalism. Like, people, like, we need to ask more nitty-gritty questions, and, like, standard news outlets can't do that. Because of, like, all the standards. And, like, I'll be watching sometimes, and I'll be like, damn, like, there's a question that, like, I really wish they could ask, but they can't. Because, like, they're not just, like, keying. Like, they're, like, trying to, like, get a point across. And, like, there's also, like, an agenda. Like, whether they want it to be or not, like, the anchors, like, have their own points of views. And, like, I don't know. I just think that, like, there's much to be considered.
I think that's a really great point.
And maybe just more people should get high.
Okay.
You
heard it here first.
This is my invitation for you to get high.
You know me. I'm such a pearl clutcher.
Yeah. We'll work on it.
I'm not actually a pearl clutcher. I mean, a little bit. Okay, Carmel, this was an amazing conversation. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Just that, like, I love this, and I'm so happy. Like, it just feels like we were having a natural conversation.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy talking and, like, having discourse.
Yeah.
And so podcasts are awesome, and I'm so excited for you.
I'm so excited for you, too. I'm so excited to make your Literally Heinous podcast.
I know.
You, too.
Oh, my God. Wait, do I get, like, merch or something?
Okay, would it be crazy if I made Literally Heinous merch?
I think it would be absolutely not
I
crazy
feel like
at
it'd be okay. Like, I know how this sounds, but I do have a friend from my game show that like has a side hustle like making merch. So it's not like I'd be pulling it out of my ass. Like, I have someone who I could work with to make merch for me. And also, like, literally, like, imagine how cute it'd be, like, in a cropped baby tee that just is like heinous on the front. Like, that's cute.
Wait, also, I just have to say, I don't even think, like, everything else aside, any reason to make your own merch, I think, is a perfect reason to make merch.
But it's so self-indulgent.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's awesome. Like, I just think it's awesome. Like, you would just, like, buy a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So, like, why would you not just, like, make them and be like, this is awesome?
Yeah.
And, like,
you wouldn't
it's me.
buy a t-shirt.
Yeah, you wouldn't just, like, buy a t-shirt. Like, I've never done that before.
But, like, how cute. Maybe at, like, future shows I could sell. I don't know. It's so stupid.
Okay, more to come, people.
Okay, more to come. All right, Carmel, thank you so much for lending us your time and expertise.
I hope you guys follow me on Instagram. I'm private, so I might not accept it if I don't know you, but...
Carmel needs to get public, okay?
Yeah, if enough people request me, if 50 people request me after this podcast, I will go public, okay? And trust me, you want to see the content.
Yeah, you do.
It's really good.
Okay, bye.
Bye.